It's time for Shawn Shepheard to catch up with that crazy bugger, Sebastien Sasseville, on his cross-Canada journey to outrun diabetes. Find out where Sebastien is now and hear all about his crazy adventures, all right here on the Diabetes Champions Network.
All right, it's Shawn Shepheard back here with Sebastien Sasseville. It's been a few weeks. My Bruins were still in the playoffs the last time we talked, so it's been a few weeks. So Seb, first question is, you have a new moving home, so I definitely want to hear about that, and also where are you now, and like how many kilometers into the journey has it been?
So, welcome to the Outrun Diabetes RV. We're so excited. I think most of people that are following us probably have seen it on our Facebook page from the outside. It's really nice and all branded and very visible everywhere we go. We're tough to miss, but it's really cool to now be living in the RV. It's making a lot of the daily routine a lot easier. We don't have to check in and check out into hotels. We still have to move it, so it's a new logistics. So it's definitely been something we've had to adapt to. And I've never owned a 30-foot RV before, so things like what goes where and how do we plug this thing and how do we on power and water and gas, and how do we make sure this thing's not going to explode, which is very high risk of happening at some point. So learning curve. It's been a lot of fun, and I'm really loving staying in the RV. I can give you a tour.
Yeah, I think that'd be awesome.
Yeah, all right. So this is kitchen, and I'll also introduce you to Robert, the newest member of the team. Robert is actually Patrick's dad.
Oh, nice.
And that's Robert.
Hi, how are you?
Yeah.
I think maybe he thought you guys needed some supervision.
You?
Very good. Hi.
We do. So Robert's going to be with us for the next very good run for Ontario. So dining room, and then I don't. Yeah. You can hold it. All right. So here we go. This is why we have help. So we're now here in Patrick's casa. So that's where Patrick is sleeping. It's Robert's room right now.
Nice.
Nice. This is where we have showers, and you use the bathroom. It's very spacious, as you can see. I think it has got the shower is massive shower.
Nice.
I think the bathroom in total probably has about 10 square foot, so
Okay.
It's huge. Refrigerator. This is where we make food. That's the kitchen. It's pretty cozy. Now we have our TV here. And like every good diabetic every diabetic has a diabetes cupboard. So I have one in the RV. That's where all the diabetes stuff goes. Insets, sensors, all in there. And this is where the magic happens. No, this is a room in the RV. So got the recovery boots, handy, clothes, running gear, everything's here. So that's it. That's the RV.
I think there's a party waiting to happen when you come to Toronto in that RV.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. All right, so
very nice.
That's boom.
Well, thanks for the tour, and you were just mentioning too that one of the benefits is that you can cook now, and so you're not just eating in restaurants.
Yeah, so nutrition has improved tremendously. That was one of the struggles on the road. So we're able to cook in the RV. We're able to do grocery shopping, to have breakfast in the RV. Have a ton of fruits, vegetables. So that's hugely helpful. Yeah.
Cool. So you're in Kingston. How many kilometers now into this journey are you?
27, 2,800, something like that. I mean, more like 27. So a lot of my, I can definitely, I'm starting to feel it. So the energy levels are not the same. Yesterday was the first day back after a day off. I'm typically doing much better after a day off, and yesterday was just a big sufferfest, and today too. So tomorrow's the last day of a 3-day running block. So I'll try to survive tomorrow, do what I can. I'm definitely slow this week, so trying to focus on recovery, on health, on sleep. Sleep's important. And see what happens. But we didn't think it would be easy. Mm-hmm. So so far so good. So tough week, but it is what it is.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that with doing that, I've slowly done 3 marathons over the course of 18 months, and you're doing them, every day. That some of the challenges that you face, if you can talk about that, and also what have you learned about yourself on over the last couple of months?
The challenges, physical, mental. It's hard. Mm-hmm. I said it often. We want a positive vibe around what we do and what we are, and that's what's important. It's not what I do that's important. It's what it means. So, but it's tough days out there. You start running, and you've got 40 kilometers to go, and everything hurts like hell. Mm-hmm. So it's pretty hard sometimes to stay in the game and just not think about it and not think that you've got 5 hours to go. The weather has improved, so that's good. But we're starting to complain that it's too hot now. So can't always win. Things that I've learned, it's funny because I think I've learned more on the business side than anything, and there's so many people involved in the run, and I can't say enough how none of this is possible without all of the team, the support team, and Patrick and Robert, the sponsors. Doing those interviews, is a big part of this, and it's helping the cause. So, without all of the love and the support, what I do is nothing and not possible. So learning to be humble. I like to control a lot of things and know what's going on. And because the project is getting so big, because there's a communication team, because there's the sponsors, there's a production team now working on those videos produced by Biotherm. That are amazing. So there's so many people involved that in learning to let go, and to trust people and value their work, and big lessons in terms of teamwork, how to still try to manage a team and to get the best out of everybody, and learn from everybody. Just to start every day asking yourself, what can I learn from the team that's surrounding me, and what can I bring to them? It's a great learning experience for sure.
All right. Well, last question, because I know you're going to get a hockey game that magically appear on that TV soon. So, so you've been running with the sensor and the Dexcom 4, and I'm not running marathons every day. And I just started on the one. Yeah. No, I'm smarter than that.
Yeah.
No, I'm joking. So can you tell me about, the role of wearing the sensor when you're out on the road and the travel, and then any tips that you have for people like me that are just starting on it.
Yeah, so it's I love it. It's hugely helpful. I've been on it since it came out in January, and I guess one big learning thing with it is that I don't view it so much as a day-to-day management tool. So it's not something that I use and look at and it's telling me what to do.
Patrick, you are so cruel. Anybody watching this, I'm a big Bruins. It just kind of appeared in the background.
Yeah, but it's not so much an immediate diabetes management tool, because if I made a mistake and I'm trending up, it's too late. But it's a wonderful learning tool so that I can look at it and ask myself, what did I do right, or what could be improved? What's the impact of exercise, of insulin, of that specific food that I just tried for the first time? And I can see what it's doing to my blood sugar, and I can learn and adapt the next time. So I like it a lot for that, and the trend. So when I'm running, I can peek at it, see how I'm doing. Am I stable? Am I going up? Is my blood sugar plunging? And before I make any important call or take any insulin, obviously I want to double check with my blood glucose monitor. But oftentimes if I look at it, if I'm stable, if I know that it's calibrated right, and it is, almost all the time, personal experience. I can rely on it and keep running strong and in confidence.
Well, and I said the last question, but Patrick reminded me with that Habs jersey in the background. You just spent the last couple weeks in your home province of Quebec, and could you summarize what it meant to be back home and to be running through Quebec? Probably the most exciting time of the year with the Habs playoff run too. But can you tell everybody what that was like?
It was amazing. Friends, family. It was very grounding, and it was energizing at the same time. And it's interesting because towards the end of the trip across Quebec, and we were so busy with events, which that's so hard and so draining, but it's also the most rewarding part. So it's the schedule got crazy, and toward the end, I remember having a conversation with Patrick, and we were like both secretly, kind of wishing, like, when is this going to end? So everybody thought we would be so sad to leave Quebec, and we were exhausted. So it was, okay, it's time to leave. We still have, 60% of the road ahead of us, and, time to, get back to work and to the run and to more events in Toronto.
Well, yeah, we're looking forward to that. Stay healthy. We'll see you. I'll get to see you live in person. We can do this actually sitting beside each other in Toronto in a couple weeks. And love the ride. And it's good seeing you. And a lot of people are cheering for you, Seb, and including me and lots of others. So we just want to wish you luck and safe travels. And we'll see you shortly.
See you shortly. Thanks to everyone who follows and supporting. We're getting emails, people wanting to meet up with us in Toronto to give us food, and it's amazing. So thanks so much, everyone.
Yeah, and you were talking about you need a place to park that, so maybe we'll sneak that in. Yeah, in Toronto.
Yeah. We need somewhere to park that 30-foot long RV in Toronto for 10 days. So you know where to find us.
Okay, anybody in Toronto, you know the ask is out there. So all right, safe travels and enjoy the game, and we'll talk soon.
Talk soon. Thank you.
You're welcome.